Hey YouTube, Rival X Factor here, and I'm doing some Karkand Defense Rush with the ACWR. I'm also going to be talking about the Mrs. X Factor update and baby Bentley update, Bentley Ryan. So she was born Friday the 13th, and I'm going to be talking about that and giving over some commentary over this footage. Don't forget to like this video and comment on it because it really helps me out in the community. So first, I want to thank you guys for your support the last couple days over Twitter and YouTube. The comments have been insane when it comes to Mrs. X Factor and my daughter, so thank you guys. First and foremost, Bentley, she is healthy. She was born premature, 3.5 weeks. She's 6 pounds, 6 ounces, and 20 inches with huge feet. So she's going to be a bruiser just like Daddy. But she's very, very pretty and healthy. Mrs. X Factor was high risk. We did have some complications, but she's okay now. She's out of ICU. That's why I'm at home taking a little break, showering, and doing some stuff with the Ravage developers. And obviously, I try to kill all the friendlies all the time because they scare me too. So Bentley was born, and obviously this is a surgical procedure. She did not give Mrs. X Factor did not give birth naturally because of some complications, and that's scary. You know, they had to put catheters in her to stop the blood flow to her, to her belly basically, and that's high risk right there. And then the procedure that they did was high risk, in itself because she does bleed out. She has a clotting factor problem, so a paper cut can be serious business to her. So with that being said, it was something that I was on nerves for, and usually a normal C-section takes 20 minutes. Hers took an hour and a half because of some of the bleeding and whatnot. They did a blood transfusion, they did a platelet transfusion, and the good news is she made it. She got a little banged up in it, and but she made it. We spent the last 2 days in ICU, but she's out of ICU as of today. She's got normal room finally. The bleeding subsided, and we're all very happy. Bentley, she's a great girl. She doesn't cry much. She loves to be held. And, when people are asking me, well, what about that first moment? Well, I want to relate to this. I know there's guys who play sports or have played sports, whether intramurals or college or high school. And I want to relate to my sport that I did well in was basketball. And we made state playoffs. We were three rounds in, I want to say, or 2 rounds in. And it was a big team that we were playing. And I'm a point guard, so I had the duty of bringing the ball up the court. There's a lot of pressure, especially if they're running like a 3/4 court press or trap. A lot of pressure on me. And the last couple of minutes of the game, the game was 1 point difference, just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. The crowd's cheering and booing and chanting. I mean, it was a crazy crowd, and there were 3,500 people at the game, which is a lot. And I relate it to this. No matter what that crowd's doing, in that moment, those last couple seconds of the game, when the game's in the line, you hear nothing. You have blinders on. You have your mission ahead of you, and that's it. And that's what the first moment I saw Bentley come out of the surgical room, because I couldn't be in there for the birth. It was too risky with all the stuff that they had to do for Mom. They had to bring the Bentley to me, and that's what it's like. You're in a zone. Nothing can touch you. There's nobody else in the room. You don't hear a thing anybody's saying to you. All goes silent. It's really weird looking back on it. But, at that moment, I realized how good I've done with Bentley. I mean, she's gorgeous. I will post pictures in a couple days. And she's a very good girl. She only cries when she's not being held or really needs something. I can lay her down for a couple hours, and she just sits there and chills and tries to look around. And back to the gameplay. That shot I just pulled off right there, that's a check spot for me. So that little spot left of the window, people are always hiding there. So if that B-bomb is burning, that's a check spot. I always pull one shot off there at the tank, and I pulled another one off checking. Now I'm trying to cancer shell the people in here. But thank you guys, community. Without you guys, I would have gone nuts. You guys' messages and praises and hopes and wishes kept me afloat. So thank you guys. So as I'm sitting in the ICU and whatnot, reading and waiting for my Mrs. X Factor to come down or for her to come out of her lethargic grogginess, that helped me out. So thank you guys. Another thing to notice about the gameplay is I'm getting a lot of support from engineers, and I'm trying to protect them. I'm in a bad spot. I got caught, but there's such a rush of people. We're in the map transition now. We lost the bombs. We're in the map transition, and I'm stuck. If I run away, I'm going to get shot in the ass and done. Because my reactive's up, but there's so many engineers, and you can see them popping up on the mini-map left and right. Oh, wait, now there's an LAV. I'd rather play peekaboo with that LAV, but he's smart. He got aggressive. I have a instant damage weapon. He has damage over time weapons. So now I got to duke it out with this guy. And that killed a C4 guy trying to car bomb me. So, there's some heavy lifting. So that props to Haven, or Haven, however you pronounce that. He rushed me. That's a smart LAV driver. Because if I had my way, I'd have peeked out, shot, waited to reload, peeked out, shot, and he might have gotten five rounds of me. Meanwhile, I'm out damaging him. An LAV will out damage you when you have the when they have the anti-armor shells, point blank. But if you can pillar them like I'm trying to pillar right now, I'll eat them up. Okay, so he's disabled. The tank's disabled. I'm not doing too good. I'm getting repairs. I keep going back and forth between being disabled and whatnot. I think I finally got the tank down. And that's the thing with this map. You only get one piece of armor on the defensive side, and usually teams just get steamrolled on this map, the defensive side, because your armor doesn't play smart or they don't have good engineers. I'm disabled again. These engineers are really doing a job in keeping these guys up. And I'm doing all I can to keep this tank afloat with the help of these engineers, because the armor controls this map. If you control the armor, you win this map. And how do you control armor? Well, by having good armor, having good repair guys, or just spamming engies. If you really want to shut this map down, you spam engies. Their armor will absolutely dread spawning in and coming down, okay? So, are support players needed? Sure. Are medics needed? Sure. But if you're a 16-man server and you're running 12 engies, they will get raped. So put that in the back of your mind next time. Well, I'm a PTFO player, right? You're saying to yourself, well, pick a PTFO class. Really support your team. Sniper's really not going to do it. Hate to burst your bubble. Good Mav will be good. So if I can get one good sniper with a Mav playing kind of aggressive, great. Good spawn beacon, great. But 4 or 5 snipers is just a death sentence, especially on defense. Especially on defense on this map. So I know snipers love this map because it's wide and open, but it sucks. So there's instant vehicle spawn on this map. I didn't know that until I got going. And now I'm just trying to support the bomb and cover ground that I lost. I know I'm not going to get beat back, and I'm not even trying to go over there because there's no blue dots. There's no point of a tank going anywhere without support. A tank is a support piece, right? You're not the head of the Zerg. This isn't plant side. And we're trying to get the bomb now, and he got mowed off. So props to him for going after that. And now I'm trying to figure out, I'm on friendly mines. I need to get the fuck off of those because a good player is going to grenade that and kill me. That's the other thing. Pay attention where the enemy mines are. Don't blow them up. Keep them. Wait for their tank to come over it, shoot it with your tank, and that's it. I've probably instant killed 300 vehicles in this game doing that. Now I'm getting rushed by the tank. He's disabled. He's showing his side. He should have turned his tank, but he didn't. That's the most damage I can do. Now I get rushed by the LAV. You gotta be fucking kidding me. He's got reactive armor on, and guess who wins the battle? My engineers do. They made that battle possible. There's no way in hell I should have been able to go toe-to-toe. Now my engies are down. I've got landmines. Fuck. Not good. Good job, engies. You were the reason why we did as well as we did there. Not me. Aiming point blank and hitting a tank is easy. Engineering under fire, that's a tough job. So props to you guys. You guys made this match possible. So now I'm back spawning. And ACWR time, right? Talk about this weapon. I will be doing a control freak on this weapon in the next couple of days, obviously with the hospital and everything. I'm coming home hopefully Tuesday or Wednesday with the girls. So I'll be able to get some footage again. ACWR is a good weapon. It's a very accurate weapon, but it only does 20 to the body point blank. Just 20. Other carbines do more. What does it have going for it? See, this guy failed knife. And Haven. Hevrin, whatever his name is. That's why I don't knife. One of the reasons. What does it have going for it? It's very accurate. It shoots well through suppression. It has an okay rate of fire, an okay reload time, but it's not good for up close. It's definitely not good for up close. I'll in a day or so in the control freak, I'm gonna go over some instances and teach you how to counter the recoil. Oh, and it's only got 27 bullets in the mag. That kind of sucks, because only a few times did I kill 3 or 4 people in one mag. Usually it was 2. But you can mag dump with this gun. which is nice. Most guns you can't mag dump in the carbine section. So obviously I'm running around now. I'm behind them. Not anymore because I get killed. So I was trying to bleed some tickets. And we're really trying to win this side. We had some major PTFO going between both sides, so props to the other team. And I think we're going to get a stop here because I see my footage coming to an end here in a couple minutes. And now I'm just trying to spawn in on the bomb, getting rezzed, just trying to be the right spot in a damn tank. I love being a tank buster. If I see a tank, I'm going to go for it because I know there's not a ton of other engineers who think the same way, or enough of us. Maybe all the guys around me are medic and are running from the thing. They can't do anything. Well, I'll be the engineer. I'll go tank bust because I know if I get your armor down, my team's going to have a lot easier chance. Now, I mow 3 people down right here. I got lucky, real lucky, 2 of which were headshots. So ACWR, and they didn't even hit me. They missed me. So good game suppression. So target acquisition with this ACWR is very nice. I like the red dot for this site. I know, blasphemy. I've been using red dots more, and that just mowed some people down. If I would have had one more bullet, that guy would have died too. So the rate of fire is pretty fair on this gun, obviously, with the way the ammo disappears in this thing. But the reload's good. It's not a troublesome reload. The AEK, everybody knows the AEK. This is a very scientific number. Has an 18.9572 second reload when empty. And you can quote me on that. Now I'm trying to figure out where I'm getting shot, and this guy runs through the bullet path. Aim for pink. I'm so sorry, buddy. I was aiming for somebody else, but when I saw your pretty face, I just hammered the trigger down. I'm going to kit swap here. Why? Because I notice this guy's playing very smart and pillaring just like I am, and it's always good to have smart players around you. And I'm pretty sure he blows up and falls from the sky right there. It's a bird, it's a plane. Nope, it's my teammate. So if you have a medic next to you and you're an engineer, you notice he has a higher IQ, gaming IQ, and he's not running around, res him. He's going to help you. 2 bodies, 2 friendly bodies around is better than 1. Not to mention he's bait for you or can res you again if he kit swaps. Res him. If you got time, it takes 1 second. If you got cover in time, pull off a kit swap. It's only going to benefit your team. So we're getting down, to the wire here, and obviously I'm not having any luck with some of these spawns. And I'm going to play. I want to get back towards the bomb. I'm too far out. I'm mowing people down, but what's it matter if I'm not by the bomb mowing people down, right? Because a lot of these people are going to get rezzed, and there's that damn tank again. And I'm pretty sure he blows this shot. I don't know how. I should have been dead, but his gunner got me, or his secondary gun got me. So I need to get to the bomb because I'm too far out. If they set the bomb, I'm looking on the kill cam. There's dead bodies all over the place. My whole squad's down except for one guy that just spawned. And I look at the mini-map here, blue dots, blue triangles. I need to get back to be a productive member of my team. If you can farm kills in the backfield, go ahead, as long as they're not getting res. But if you kill a guy, run around a corner, kill a guy, and they're getting res, you buffed your kill feed, but that didn't help your team. I try to kill the right people in the right places at the right times. That's my motto. If I could stay in their backfield on rush, I will, and I'll make sure to cover the kills. And I'll farm people coming to res that body and cover even more kills. If you can bleed 5-6 tickets off just doing that, that's a big chunk. Because guess what? Those 5 or 6 guys aren't on the bomb. They're not helping their team. They're more worried about you. So this is a nice spot I like to play on this Karkand defense because you could pillar 3 or 4 spots. So you can shoot through some of these gaps. So, I've got guys in the building in front of me, which kind of protecting my flank and my left side. Now I'm just kind of worried about the tank in front of me and my right side flank, and I just took a shot right there. That one hurt. So I'm trying to figure out where that shot came from. It might have been tank splash on the back wall, more than likely, because I can't find anybody that shot at me, and I got guys in this building. So, or they're up on the right alley here that's above me. But we're getting down the wire. We got 17 kills. And you see the ACWR is just a headshot machine. And this poor bastard gets res killed. The ACWR is, I shoot 50-some% headshots with this thing, but you have to. You really have to, because the gun just isn't that great for close quarters. Now I see a laser, I back off, I see a laser again. That's the thing. Lasers are great up close, but man, they can give you away on the map. Do they blind people? Yeah, they do. But it tells me where you're at with a pretty definitive answer. So I like when people use laser sights, and here I'm just trying to shoot through cover because I saw the Dorito, the triangle above his head. But 2 tickets left, 1 ticket left. We pull it off. So thank you, community, again, for all the support. There will be pictures coming. There will be more episodes of how to become a better noob. And don't forget to like this video and comment below. It really helps me out. And thank you guys again for the feedback and the support. It's overwhelming. So you guys kept my head on straight when times were stressful and times were kind of dark in the hospital. So thank you, YouTube. Thank you, community. And we'll see you in a day. I'm going to do this, have this gameplay control freak for the ACWR up in a day or so. So thank you guys, and we'll talk soon.